So we're going to be grounded. And I guess the stance we're going to focus on first. So we're a tree. So just go along with this imaginary journey with me. I'm going to use metaphors. So we're a tree and our feet are on the ground. And like the toes, there's roots spreading down and out. So we want to get nice and grounded. There's roots from the heels down and out, down and out. And just imagine those roots digging deep into the ground. We want to anchor first, ground ourselves. Taking a few breaths in through the nose, and through the nose you'll make the sound thaw. So you'll close the lips and thaw, and you'll feel like a cool air come in. And then when you exhale, you can exhale out the mouth or the nose, and you're going to make a ha, which is going to be more like steamy. And so the reason is as we're water element, or a lot of water, we're going to heat up the frozen bits, which is like ice, and we're going to create steam. And so we're going to breathe in some cool air and circulate the air. Anyway, so we start with the exhale when it's ha, and then inhale is so it's like ha, tha. And the thaw part makes you put your tongue on the roof of your mouth, and you might start to get a little dry in the throat, but the ha is going to help squeeze and then create a bit more of that saliva in the throat. And so we're going to really get that exchange happening. And we're going to do it nice and slow, not too fast. And so we're going to go. And I don't know, I'm just going to end up moving my hands. So we're just going to feel it in, breathing it in, breathing it out. And breathe in and out. And in and out. The thaw is like a recoil. As we're going ha, it's like I'm pushing a balloon down and squeezing, and then I feel that pressure, and then I want to release, and I go, and the thaw kind of happens, and you feel that opening in the back of your throat. So you just start to feel that sensation, starting with the exhale, and then I know for me it feels like there's a ball. You might feel like a ball. You're moving up and down here. Feel like there's like a tube inside, and there's like this little ball, like a ping pong ball inside, and we're just playing with the ball. Feel as you push down, it gets more real, it gets more solid. And then you take the pressure off. I use the hands to kind of mimic something that's happening inside. You might have a different rate or rhythm than me. Just start to play with it. Still feel your feet grounded in the earth. Start to feel maybe like a heat or a warmth. You feel cool air go in, warm air coming out. You might want to yawn. So we're changing the temperature in our bodies. Here we're learning how to notice temperature changes that we can perceive as pressures. Parts might start to feel more warm. Okay, now we're going to put our hands on our hips, and we're going to do little circles. Feeling that sacrum, our tailbone. Going nice and slow. Maybe get some pops and clicks. You can keep breathing if you want. in your own rhythm. On the exhale, releasing out heat. Any excess heat, it's not needed. And thaw, bringing any cool energy in. Now let's go the other way. Nice big circles. Still feeling the feet planted, rooted in the ground. All right. Now we'll just hold our hands here and we'll take a breath in and you'll feel the belly go out to the sides and out to the back. So we're just going to feel that out on the inhale. On the exhale, you're going to feel that going and squeezing towards the belly button. And you can kind of help it with your hands. And then inhale, let it go out. And then exhale, help it squeeze it a little in a bit. And just kind of feel that tension. You might have to go a little faster or a little slower. Starting with the exhale and then inhale. Feeling that release and maybe some gurgle jurgles. The body might want to unwind or rearrange in a way. Feeling that elastic recoil or lack thereof. It'll change as we do this. And squeeze, thaw, and let go. Like a lotus flower closing and opening. If you know what a lotus flower is. Hold it for a bit on the exhale, and then and hold it a bit on the inhale. All right, now we're going to do some spinal cord breathing. So same principles, we're going to keep with that breath. We're just building our roots up and up and up as we go. And so we're going to have our hands like this. Actually take your thumb and kind of fold it in and then wrap your fingers around it just lightly, not too tight. And just notice the temperature of your thumb. Are your fingers hotter or cooler than your thumb? Or are they the same temperature or what? And we're just going to keep them just as a loose fist. And then you're going to inhale. Teeth lightly touch. And then exhale and round the back. Making a C. You can have the elbows can touch the hips if they want, and the fingers can touch the foreheads if you can. If you can't, you can get close. That's fine too. And then you inhale, like a nice expand, and then exhale. Squeeze. Inhale, expand. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, expand. And again, find your rhythm. Feel every vertebrae in the spine. Like a rubber, like a stick you found, like some sort of branch, and you're just kind of allowing it to bend, but not break. Don't break your stick. You're just feeling how springy it is or how hydrated it is. Maybe yours is a little sticky. That's okay. You do this, it softens it up. Kind of like tree sap. I don't know. We're just hydrating the spinal cord. Back and forth. As you inhale, you start to feel maybe a fluid or energy coming up the spine. And as you exhale, you're kind of squeezing it back down. You might start to feel a warmth. Remember your feet rooted into the ground, into the earth. Feeling your spine and all your nerves. Really feeling your tailbone, breathing in and out of that bone. Feeling how when you inhale, that bone kind of tilts back a bit and seems to affect all the bones as you inhale reflexively up the spine. Now we're going to turn to one side on the inhale. So we're going to go and then turn to one side and then back to center on and then turn to the other side. Feel that motion springing off the hips and into the throat. You might want to start swallowing some saliva. You might start to feel that, maybe get some belly gurgles or heat or warmth, really pumping all the joints. We're kind of focusing on our lymphatic system here. We have in the creases of the hips our big lymph node areas, and so we're pumping those. In Chinese, they're known as the leg gates, but anyway, it's like life to the roots of your legs, which is really good for the kidneys. See, as you're able to turn better on the inhales, you're able to get a better stretch. All right, exhale and relax. Now let's just shake that out a bit. Starting with our hands and fingertips. Really feel your fingernails as you're shaking your arms loose, and then feel all the joints. So like really let it go in the shoulders. Like you're kind of flicking something throughout your fingernails. I don't know, maybe you're really wet and you're drying your hands and there's no way to dry them other than this. You might start to feel stuff coming off. Just kind of flick. Now with the fingers, do that more flicking. You feel that, and you can combine the two, and then you got the shoulders. So you can bring the shoulders all the way up to the ears as we inhale, and then you kind of flick it down, and we go. Oop. Be nice to the plant, though. Don't hit the plant. Okay. Now we're going to kind of take this a step further. So follow me. Oh, dearie. Sorry. I took off one of his leaves. I'm sorry, plant. Okay. Sorry. Feet grounded. We're going to have back of the hands come toward. We're kind of maybe I'll show you this way. This is where we kind of rounded the back like we did in spinal cord breathing. And then like earlier, we're going to take the thumb and slowly make a fist as we come up to the collarbone, and we're doing that thaw on the inhale at the same time. So remember all the steps, please. So it's okay. You bring it up, and then you kind of let it go, and you kind of did the flick, the let down, and all. We kind of combined them. You follow me? We're just going to repeat this. So here we go. We're going to exhale. We can inhale, squeeze, and let go. Inhale. And let it go. Yeah. You got it? Cool. We're just going to keep doing this for a bit. We've kind of combined all the things we've learned. So feel your rhythm. You exhale, hands come toward, making a fist, breathing in, drawing it up, squeezing, feeling the top of the inhale, feeling warm, tingly, and then letting it go and throwing it as far as you can. So you get the finger flick, you get the arm jolt, you feel all the joints loosey-goosey, and then you bring it back down and start to feel something between you and the earth. And then you come to around here and your shoulders start to roll in and you come up and you're inhaling, you bring it out and you send it out. And so as we do this, we can imagine drawing up anything we don't want or anyone annoying us or any unwanted energy, bringing it in and then sending it away. Like we're clearing it out of our roots, out of our body, out of everything. We don't need this energy, it's fine, and we're just going to keep circulating it and throwing it away. This is really good for the kidneys and the heart. We're now combining the two. And you might start to feel like a motion in the belly. This is really good for metabolism and digestion. We're connecting our gut and our heart. Working our way back through embryology. So fascia is going from mature connective tissue back to embryological connective tissue through this symbolic movement. Oh, and I guess I like to, I'm starting to do it, so I'll just show you. Here, now you can see my feet. Look at that. All right, and I won't hit the plant. So I like to get a little bit more. So now we're going to go one further. And so I go inhale, and you watch my feet, and then I lift up. And this is raising the bubbling spring in Chinese. And you're on your toes, and you go, and then you drop down onto your heels. Okay? Now this one's really tricky, and be careful you got your balance and that you're not going to fall. But that's the complete technique. So now we've got it here. So we're going to add all the pieces together. So it's like a really grounding, connecting to the earth, drawing it up the roots. We're kind of rising up as high as you can go and then back down. And this clears pain, stress, and tension out of the whole body and nervous system and all our organs. Super cool. If you could do just this move 8 times, that's amazing. Really good for your heart. About 6 years ago, though, I was doing this, and about the 9th time I did it, I blacked out and hit the couch. So be careful. Feel your heart. If your heart's really pounding, don't do anymore. We're just going to settle here. Feel the energy. See where we're at. Check in. I didn't believe it at first, but that's a very powerful technique for the heart. So we're just going to take it easy now and just notice the buzzing in the fingertips. Your body might be moving or swaying in a particular direction. It might be like rotating. There's up and down motions. There's left to right motions. There's spiral motions. Just notice the breath going up and down. So we're gonna, and on that note, I guess we can, I don't know, I'm just sort of doing it. Mimic me if you can. I will try to explain what I'm doing as we do it. Just listening to my body. And the point of this is that we're creating into a myofascial unwinding. And so part of it, you'll feel like your body just wants to do it. And so now I've added the shoulder blades in it. The motion feels like it's getting bigger and bigger. We're focusing on that electromagnetic energy and the space between the palms. And so you might feel it on certain fingers. You might feel it more on in the center of the palm as a heat or a tingling or a movement. And we're just going to breathe into it more. Every time you exhale, it becomes more intense, more palpable. Compress it as you exhale, and then really feel that ball of chi. Now we're going to circulate it, called turning the wheel. So we're going to bring that up the spine. And science says by doing this, we've created electromagnetic energy, and so we're literally moving blood plasma, which is very healing for the body, around. So just kind of guide that around. You might start to feel a little strange as you do this now, warm, tingly. You might feel your skin maybe buzzy, maybe nothing at all, and that's fine too. Just breathe in as you come up, and then exhale. Ha. We can do like a hum or just a breathy sound. Remember, with the thaw, it makes their tongue go to the roof of the mouth and really. For this, my teeth are slightly touching. It's kind of coming out my mouth, but it's also slightly out my nose. I'm focusing on the vibration, the tube inside. I'm feeling like different temperature sensations. Really opening up the spine, the nervous system. Embryologically, we were talking about the neural tube, which gives birth to the brain, is the first. And then this gives birth to the heart, which then gives birth to the intestines and guts. And so first we warmed up in reverse to go back toward embryology, back to the beginning. That's sort of this reverse aging philosophy of Qigong. Back to the beginning, unwinding the pain. So myofascial unwinding is, again, turning back the clock as fascia ages, tightens, becomes stiff. We're rejuvenating it, adjusting our biological clock, not our chronological clock. Can't do that. But biologically, we were anti-aging by doing this. Now that we have tuned in to the water and the wood elements of our body, the wood elements being the muscles, the tissues, all the connective tissue, tendons, ligaments, even bones and blood, which apparently is very much everything. And the water element, which is basically those cool and temperature movements in the body. We're going to go into our breath practice. So we can just feel our energy here. Feel grounded and centered. Actually, let's center the energy before we move on. So we'll put one hand under the belly, and then we'll sweep out to the side, bringing the thumb toward the midline and down. Gathering all the energy we've cultivated and been sending around the room, just organizing it, bringing it back to our center for later use. And any energy you sent out throughout the week, you're just calling all that energy back. You can always invest it in those other things you were doing again, but just for this week, you're bringing it back so that you can have more to give out. And just hands over the belly, feeling all that wonderful energy stored in the lower dantian. They call it our second brain, but I think technically it's the a third brain, but anyway. All right, now if you want, you can remain standing with this, but I recommend either sitting or laying down. We're going to get into breathing practice, and you can go ahead and grab a sip of water first. Now that the circuits are open, we were opening up all the microcosmic orbits. Basically, we were working not only the superficial tissues, but we were trying to get into the spine and work that durotube, which is that deep fascia, right around the spinal cord inside your spine bones. So now that that's open and clear, we can manifest more of that energy. So if you didn't feel anything yet, we're going to start to feel something now. At first, it can kind of feel subtle or weird, or maybe you get dizzy, maybe you get lightheaded. Listen to your body first, always. This is a experience thing, but there's also some science that keeps us safe so that we don't have any of those side effects like blacking out or anything like that. So we stay within good, healthy parameters. But listen to your body first. If you don't feel well, skip around, slow down, change your rhythm, whatever you need to do. Just do that. All right. So now that I've got a sip too, and just because I'm going to try and breathe along, I'm going to use my hands in place of words. So it'll be a little bit like interpretive dance maybe, but at least you could mimic me if you want, or you can even just, if you can't move the body that way, do it in your brain and just have an awareness of energy being there. And so they say you can, like how someone can have phantom pain, you can have phantom arms, okay? You can just grow them, it's fine. No one's judging. No one will ask to know. Okay. At least I find myself funny. Anyway, moving on. So we're going to do the breathing. And again, I'm going to show you my belly and you can't see any of that. But it's going to go in and get big and then out and get skinny. And we also wanted the sides like we did earlier. And they're going to go in, out. And so we're really feeling the rectus abdominis as well as the obliques, as well as the back muscle, all expand and all contract. And you can maybe put your hands there as you want, but that's just what we're going to do just as an awareness. Sometimes putting your hands there helps highlight it. You don't have to if you've got the picture in your mind already, and you can just focus there. And so it's inhale, expand, and then it's exhale, release. And this time we can release out the mouth, but still the tongue on the roof. And so that's what it's going to look like. And so you kind of still have the tha, ha. We're going to do that, but this time we're going to be at a particular rhythm of breathing. And so we're not going to do it freestyle. We've kind of connected and tuned into our energy. Now we're going to increase the energy to manifest the fascia into light, which is basically affecting our hormonal system, the pituitary gland, and all the, so it's the hormetic stress part, which really stimulates and cleanses the lymphatic system. So we're decalcifying the brainstem, is what they're saying, because that could become calcified, and that leads to memory loss and many other things. Anywho, let's get at it. So just going to do some 3 deep breaths, just in the nose, relax. Every exhale, we relax, but also squeeze the belly. So we're just... When we exhale, now we're going to go a nice fast rhythm. The body will get very warm. You might start to sweat. And again, you don't have to keep the slight rhythm. If you need to slow down, that's fine too. And we're doing this for 3 minutes. Inhaling, I'm inhaling through the nose and the mouth, and then exhaling, I'm trying to do it just out the mouth. Keep lightly touch. Starts to feel like a pendulating, swinging motion to me. The spine might want to rock. I feel like you're on a swing set or something. You might start to get sore down there. You can slow down if you start to get a little sore, but still inhale. Like that. I'm going to keep the faster rhythm. I'm starting to feel pressure in my jaw. That saliva, there's a saliva gland there, and it's starting to dry and tense up, so it's trying to draw fluid in. So as I exhale, I feel more of that, and I get that vibration, and then it sends fluid there. Twenty more seconds. You really feel that energy. I feel my whole right side is a little bit tingling into my shoulder. My collarbone kind of feels tight. It's like a web. You start to feel all your fascia. Tasha's my wife. Anyway, okay, inhale. Hold, squeeze. Swallow saliva. Feel it getting warm. Feel it expanding like a balloon. A lot of heat. And let it go. Now I'll do 3 of these. It's like hope. Yeah, just 3 of those, and then that brought the oxygen levels back up. So that was a short 30-second breath hold, and we stimulated the whole system. Now we got the energy buzzing. You might feel tingling in your hands. Just take your fingernails, rub them together a little bit. We're going to intensify that more. We wanted to light that fire like a light bulb, and you feel that hot filament inside, and it's all in all your nerves, the neural tubes. So you're connecting to that nervous system, and you're breathing like you're feeling a fire. So again, that rhythm. And you can feel that heat in your belly. That's your metabolism finally kicking on, the furnace, so that you can stay warm. And relax and let it go. And you feel that buzz, you feel that heat. You can bring the hands together a bit. You might be shaking a little bit. Stabilize that energy. Melt into it. Now that we've activated the nervous system, now we're going to do a breath practice to slow down the heart rate. And then in here, we're going to do some longer breath holds. And you can do it on the inhale, which these are all fine. So it's as if we're doing our diving. So we can follow along with that. And so here we're going to inhale for 4. And we're going to hold for a couple seconds and exhale for 8. Still using that ha, tha. Inhale, hold, exhale. Inhale, hold, exhale. Squeeze. Inhale, thaw. Feel that vacuum. Hold. And then like a pushing, and you feel that resistance. You inhale, you feel a like a suction, like a vacuum. Hold. Exhale. We're creating a hot front and a cool front. This creates wind pressure, you know. We control our own weather. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale, let go. Fill in. Hold. Exhale, letting go. Squeeze. Inhale, expand. Like a balloon. And exhale, squeeze and condense. More solid, more solid. Inhale, expand. Become big. Hold. Exhale, condense. Become more and more solid. Exhale, inhale. Expand. Become brighter. And exhale. You might feel like a marionette. There's a little like strings. But now we're going to start the purge. And so we're going to clear the CO2. So we're going to breathe like we're breathing a boat across water. So here's more breathy. And you really squeeze from the belly. Inhale. And here you'll feel a little dizzy, a little lightheaded, a little tingling. If you push too hard, you might black yourself out, so don't squeeze too hard. But we're going to do a few more purges. Then we'll take a big breath in and we'll hold. One more. Big breath in. Hold. And relax. Relax the belly. Relax everything. It'll feel warm. It'll feel tingly. You're okay. Relaxing your feet. Feeling those roots into the ground. Feeling your knees. Feeling your hips. You might rock side to side. Feeling your shoulders. They start to drop and relax. You might start to gently feel like something in your throat. Like there's a passive tug on an inhale. We're still doing okay. We're okay. We're at a minute now, so we're going to do 3 of these again. Bring our oxygen levels back. And now we're going to do our slow breathing again, and we're going to go a little longer. First time was a minute. That was very easy. Next time we're going to do 1:15, and each time just 15 more seconds. Very gentle, and you'll start to feel that edge. Really tuning into the heart, feeling that pulsing warmth sensation. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Light can produce brightness, but also heat, and it all has electricity. So just feel like you're a balloon and light bulb in one. It's very magical. It's fine. Inhale, expand. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale. Exhale. Becoming like a jellyfish. Your arms are like like you're a jellyfish. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Filling up. Hold. Exhale. Letting go. We're doing these tiny little breath holds. We're like filling everything, filling all the oxygen up. Inhale, fill, 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 fill. Hold. Feels tight, you're stretching, and then let it go. Feel everything relax and contract. And then we inhale. Oh, we're going to start to purge, sorry. My brain gets a little lost sometimes. We're going to do the boat thing. It's hard to narrate and do the breathing at the same time. Okay. In the nose, out the mouth. Three more hard ones. 2, 3. Now big breath. One more. Okay, now big breath in and hold. All right, now inhale, do 3 of these. Hope. And back to slow breathing. We're getting the rhythm, getting the pattern. Inhale, feeling light, tingly. Exhale, letting go. You're feeling your physical body and your energy body, thoughts, feelings. blending with the contraction. Inhale, expand. Hold. Exhale, squeeze. 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 Really feeling your rhythm, trying to elongate the exhale. Inhale, feel expansion. Hold, and then exhale, squeeze. Bringing it back inside. Like you have two bodies, one inside the other. Maybe you're like one of those Russian dolls, you know, there's a doll inside a doll inside a doll. Layers, right? We're fascia layers, it's like that. But these are balloon dolls, so we have to inflate them all. It's very complicated and simple. Exhale. Inhale, expand. I'm distracting myself. Exhale. Inhale, expand. Exhale, squeeze. And I guess if you want to be cool like me, you can just mimic what I'm doing. Bringing the hands out to the sides. And then back in. But I'll talk more about that next round. We're going to do the purge now. So I'm going to purge the breath. Pushing the breath. Feeling all those spaces. You might feel like they're chords or bands now, and you're really opening up. Getting more of that air exchange. Maybe you're the big bad wolf, I don't know. 3 more. Huff and puff. You're trying to blow that house down. Okay, 1 more. And then a real big breath in and hold. And relax everything. I'm touching first finger and thumb. Tongue to roof of the mouth. Eyes can roll back up into the head, looking at the center, the space behind the eyes. All right, we're at 1:30. Do 3 of these. And back to slow breathing. Give me a thumbs up if you're doing okay. Give me if it's too hard. If you're just like listening along, that's cool too. This is just a pattern, feeling our limits, gradually, slowly increasing. We did up a minute. We did minute 15. We just did a minute and a half. We're going to do one more round of a minute and a half again, just to feel that edge. So we're going to inhale, hold, exhale. Inhale, hold, exhale. I can start to feel bands, my whole electromagnetic energy. All my bones are buzzing. Inhale, hold, let it go. Exhale. Inhale, hold, exhale. Oh yeah, I was doing this. I'm going to move my arms that way. This is the dragon in Qigong. And so each time I exhale, I put one hand in front and the other hand on top of my heart. And then I inhale, expand. Hold, you feel that tension. And then exhale, and you switch which hand is on top. You just go back and forth. And you inhale, hold, exhale. And I like this one. Inhale, hold, exhale. Because it mimics the anatomy of what the heart does when they unroll it. Inhale. Hold, exhale. And there's this video on the internet, this 4-minute video of this guy dissecting a heart, and it literally, inhale, opens in a spiral to unravel the muscle tissue, and then exhale, round, and then it kind of coils in, so you can coil your fingertips, your arms, and you can kind of bring it in. You're mimicking what the heart would do. And so that's what we're doing here. We're going to start the purge now. We've been breathing for 3 minutes, so this is the breath. You can do this motion with it. It goes out. Maybe these are like your big angel or dragon wings, and you're feeling it, really mimicking what the heart would do. We're going to give it 3 good purges. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more. Down, big breath in. Do 3 of these now. All right, now just normal breathing, nice and relaxed. You can hear that I've affected my vagus nerve, so my voice is a little bit deeper. I can access these lower laryngeal cords. I'm feeling a bit dry in the throat, so you can swallow, at least I'm going to swallow some saliva. And here I like humming. That seems to do that, so we're going to go into some humming just to help wash that out. Mainly because I need that, so I'm sorry, but you're going to come along. So, that same but we're going to just hum it. And then the same tha, so you're going to feel it coming through the nose, opening up the sinuses. Might start to feel that cool wave washing down. To me, I don't know why, but just this is what I feel. Two different triangles. So one triangle kind of has the tip pointing down, one has it pointing up. One feels like a hot triangle, one feels like a cold triangle. You might feel these, you might not. It's a weird craniosacral thing. I'm still getting used to it. Oh, cool wave washing down like white crystal cooling rain on the exhale. Again, now just letting the hands rest in the lap. Might rub your fingers together like this. Feeling the texture. Maybe it's changed or yeah. And now notice how your energy feels different now than when we started. We activated all the roots. We can open up all the everything, power's on, life is flowing. And now throughout the day you can bring your awareness back to the breath in just a few breaths, like we said 6 to 9 times, and you can re-tune in to your energy body.